Welcome aboard, passengers. Mega Sim here. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. In this video, it's going to be a short video of how to use the controls of the DBBR 612 because I want to get it in my head and I want to understand the controls and make sure I get it right. So first things first, if you're like me, you probably wouldn't do this, but I am going to start doing this a bit more with our German roots. We have the ability to put our CIFA, our PZB and our GNT on. Okay, that is here. So if you are that end of the cab, you go to the cabinet at that end. If you're this end, you go into that one. Okay, now once we've sorted that out, we close the cab door and we sit down. There are quite a few controls that we need to sort out. So as we do, we put that on, we put our reverser in. We've got, our cab lights here, which is quite nice, but then we have our power that needs to be on, our compressor needs to be on, our GST needs to be on. That is all to do with like the tilting and the hydraulics and all of that stuff. We've also got these release and apply parking brakes just in case they are applied. We've got the desk light, and we've got our sander, but we're not going to really use that. To unlock the doors, we need to unlock the left hand side of the doors and open them. And I've just realized something. I will admit I just did a video and I couldn't get going, and I think it was because I didn't close the doors and that's why it wasn't moving. Great, never mind. Right, so we got our horn there, we've got our train lights so we can switch them on so it's nice and bright in there for them. If I turn them off, see, look, it's gone from bright to not bright. We also have our brake key here. We need to switch that on so we can use that. And then we got this. Oh, it's lovely. Right, let's close those doors. So, with regards to this train here, we do have the reverser and we have this power and brake, which is different to usual. Usual we have our power and brake. This is an assisted power and brake, but it works out a little bit differently. So before we go, let's go to the train brake, which we can turn that off. We can also use our left and right triggers, left 1 and 2 triggers on our controller if we have that. So literally we go in there and it's done it again. What have I've done the same thing. It's done the same thing. It had that. That's what it is. If you've got these set and you release them, I've just realized this, so here we go. We're really helping each other here. If we go to lock all and then close the passenger doors, that turns this red into white. And then we can move. Got it. Finally. So let's release the brake. So as we can see here, we press and hold our right joystick, or we take it with our mouse and put that through, or we press A on the keyboard. And can you see that the power is increasing up here? Release it. It will hold it at the power that you want. Okay. Now, if we press the decrease power button, which is, that, or we press D, or we press L1 or LB, sorry, that will release the brake, release the power, and it will go into coasting. Okay, so let's do it on the controller. So let's make sure that's like that. There we go. So if I press LB, as you can see, it does it like that. Okay, if you do want to brake, it's the same thing but in reverse. So we can use the power assisted dynamic brakes. Okay, and that's how you're able to slow down. Okay, you can use a bit of the brake as well, but if not, you can use the engines to power down, to start braking. And that is how you control this machine. This is how you control it. Now, with regards to the engines themselves, there are groups where you've got Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 will be the front of the train. Group 2 will be the back of this train. So as you can see here, Group 1 is this one, Group 2 is this one. But if you are a double consist, Group 1 will do this one and that one, and then Group 2 will do this one and the very rear. Now, we're very rarely going to have it where we've got to start it from cold, but if you do want to start it from cold, all you need to do is stop them and literally go into the cabinet here, and you see this here, you got the battery power, having that on. But just as a reminder, I'm just going to switch it back on. There we go. You have to go into the back cabinet, okay? Now, I've not actually tried it, but you may know, so leave a comment. So, on. Do we have to go into the second train to do that? Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control and 0 to jump back into the cab. What we can do is we can start engines. Yeah, couldn't really hear that in back engine. Aha, you can see the revs there. So if I now do, no, that's not the revs. Okay, that's very weird. It's quite difficult to try and figure out if the back engine is on, because you can't hear it. But anyway, enough of that. So that is how you are able to drive this train using the controls. I've used a bit of keyboard, I've used a bit of mouse, and I've used a bit of controller, so we all get the chance to do it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, we will see you in the next one. Oh, why am I so high up? Oh, I'm glowing as well. Anyway, see you later, guys. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos. We have our videos on YouTube and Facebook, and we've also got Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. See you soon, guys. Bye.